I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video for Friday, the 23rd of March, getting set to sail into a nice, calm weekend as dry air takes over. Let's check some of the Skycam shots around the network this afternoon. There's the Chehaw Skycam in East Alabama. Still some rain on the lens there, but boy, you cross over into Northwest Alabama. It is a bright, sunny afternoon at Hamilton. That's a Skycam coming from Hamilton High School, where dry air has taken over. And down at Gulf Shore, still cloudy, but the worst of the weather is on to the east of there. The weather down there looks great for the weekend and much of next week in case you are beach bound for spring break. The upper low is over central Missouri, slowly weakening and moving north of the state. And you can see the dry slot working into northwest Alabama, and dry air certainly takes over this weekend. Temperatures at mid-afternoon, mostly upper 70s to the west where the sun is shining. Readings are closer to 70 in East Alabama where the clouds are hanging tough along with some showers. And there's the radar 227. Most of the rain along and south of a line from Anniston to Talladega to Clanton and Uniontown. We note a few warnings today, had a few flash flood warnings, even a few tornado warnings down in southeast Alabama. It looks like some tornado damage north of Troy, but again, we're not going to worry about much active weather here for a while. North of us, there's a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of Kentucky, Illinois, and Indiana. It looks like we had some tornado damage near Louisville, Kentucky today. And looks like that might have touched down without warning up there. A little low-topped shower producing a brief tornado in Fern Creek, Kentucky. There's the convective outlook for the rest of today and tonight. Got the standard slight risk from Alabama's Tennessee Valley north into parts of Illinois and Indiana. And some of the cities in that would include Nashville and Paducah and Indianapolis. But with the dry air taking over, we're not going to worry about that too much down here. And tomorrow, the risk moves east over on the South Atlantic coast. Rain for the next 5 days. Keep in mind this counts the rain that started this morning at 7 o'clock, and the bulk of it's over. And quite frankly, our weather looks pretty dry. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week at 7 o'clock local time. This is the GFS, the Global Forecast System, valid at noon tomorrow at 500 millibars. Upper low north of Alabama, big upper low off the coast of California. And down below that, we are in a dry slot. And there could be a few instability showers over Tennessee and Kentucky underneath the cold pool, and maybe one or two popping up over North Alabama, but it's only a small chance. We just don't think it's going to be a big issue. And then Sunday, we're in great shape. Lots of sunshine. The GFS is suggesting the high both tomorrow and Sunday will be in the mid-70s at 75. Sounds good. Sunday morning, nice and cool with the low near 50. Monday of next week will be dry and warm, low 80s. Same thing on Tuesday. We note that deep surface low over the Dakotas with a trailing front, but there's hardly any moisture with that. And then Wednesday, the surface low weakens. The front is approaching Memphis and Little Rock, but, there's just not much to it. There might be a shower late Wednesday or Wednesday night, but no big deal. And Thursday, the front just totally washes out and loses its identity. So the chance of rain looks awfully small late Wednesday and Thursday. Anything should be isolated. And a week from today, this is Friday, the 30th of March, the core of the westerlies is up north. Little wave action to the south, and there could be a few showers late next week. But again, this doesn't look like a big deal. Let's check the end of the forecast, April 8th. Hey, look at the trough over the east and a ridge over the west. It's a little cooler air coming down the pike. Again, not excessively cold. Maybe that wouldn't get us to frost country, but something like that would not be surprising. As we've talked about, we almost always have a late season cold snap around here in April, so we'll keep watching for that. And that's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. My next video will be here Monday morning at 7. Brian Peters, the man that looks like Colonel Sanders. We'll have the video updates both tomorrow and Sunday. If you're around here, catch us on the news, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless. The first thing you've got to understand, you cannot rely on an outdoor siren. You cannot hear those inside a home, a building, a church. It won't work. You've got to get something inside your house. That's a weather radio or maybe a smartphone app. We work with a company that's developed a wonderful weather radio app for Android phones and iPhones. It knows where you are, and if you're in a tornado warning polygon, you get the warning. And if you're not, you don't. It's an effective device, and it's a great way to be sure you get the warning.